Here goes. 28s. Might not be much for some, but plenty for me. So this is gym session 27 underway. Terrible. Right, to be honest, I'm not expecting much to happen today. I don't know. I think it's going to be one of them sessions where it's going to be absolute dog shit. But it is the way it is sometimes. So, just lighten up the load. So, right. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes things don't always go planned, so you have to readjust. So, try 26s. At least we've got some reps. It's just one of them things. Sometimes things don't go to plan. So, but you have to sometimes take the rough for the smooth and persevere. There's going to be a few different factors to why I forget what I'm lifting before. So I think what I need to start doing is start writing down what I'm lifting. So that way I've got something to reference off. So so okay, so what I'm going to start doing in the future, start making sure I just write notes down what exercise it is, keep it very simple. So I've just put DB flat bench 26 kilos and how many reps and how many sets. So again, I'm going to do another set of this, see if I can get another 2 or 3 reps again, and then I might drop it down and see if I can get more reps on a lower weight. So we'll do another set on these and we'll just take it from there. So it's like anything, not everything's going to go to plan straight away, and you've got to understand what are the variables to why things are not moving the way you want to move. Yeah, for me it could be down to I've not been to bed, so I'm probably tired. I'm not engaged in wanting to lift the weight. It's just one of them things. But anyway, it's not a great loss. It just means you have scope to improve as always. So Right. Go again. And then I'll see how many reps I can get for this. Then we'll drop the weight down and see how many reps we can get on the next lower weight. Pardon me. Just try it. Early on this evening I tried the new McDonald's Big Arch. It was nice, surprisingly nice. I wasn't expecting it to taste that nice. I'll have to do a review on it. But yeah. Two reps. Sometimes you have to take the rough with the smooth. So, right. So, what I'll do is I'm going to write down set 2, 26 again. I think we did 2 reps. I think I did 2 reps on the previous one as well, so I'll put 2, just in case. I know it's not perfect, but it gives us that range of what we've been doing. So I'm going to drop it down now to 24s and see if we can get a few more reps. Right, here we go. So 24s, let's see if we get a few more reps out of this. 3, 2. What's that? I think it was 5 reps, so pretty much almost tripled the thing. So 5 on 24. So we just have a bit of a rest. I think after this I might go on the the incline bench press machine. So yeah, so I'm going to do another set of 24s again. So but I think once I start getting into the pattern of writing things down, I think it's going to help me in good stead in tracking where I am and where I'm getting to, and it gives me a good basis really. So yeah, I definitely believe that not having enough rest is probably going to play a big factor in the strength and duration, or being able to have available energy for the workouts. But this is what it is. Right, let's go again. Right, I know I waffle on sometimes, but here we go. Pardon me, sorry. Right. What was that? I think it was 6. So nice and controlled, and for me that's the most important thing. Very controlled. So I'm happy with that. So 24, 6. So getting there. So that's, if you can see, condense that down to literally like 2 sets. So what I'm going to do now is go on to the incline. Going onto the incline. So let's get set up. Shit me, feels like shit. Right. Two. 3. Wow. That's pretty good. So, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. So, Mr. I incline.
Do not go back into the changing rooms to collect your belongings.
Right, so 30. We did 5. Okay, so I think that's going to be key in knowing where I start from, finish on where I'm going. So just loaded 32, or another 2.5. So next set is 32.5 a side. So hopefully we can just start tracking everything and start to see this progress. I think ultimately it'd be nice to get up to like 50k a side. That'd be like the goal, so that my overall goal is to bench 100 kilos, which would be phenomenal. But I know it's going to take time to get there, and it's going to be that little steps. That's why I might have to invest in some micro weights. So let's wait and see. Right. Okay. 32.5. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't fancy that one. Right, let's up the weight again, but that was good 4 reps that was. So that's 32 half. We did that for 4 reps. So I've just loaded 5 kilos aside. So this is 37.5. I'm pretty sure I've done 37 before, but I'll have to look at old videos, which I rarely do. But now we're going to track it all legitimately, so we'll find out now if I'm capable of lifting it. I know I've not lifted 40 kilos aside yet, so that's what I'm working up to for now. This is where you need a spot or something to help you get it up. That's the only issue. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Oh yes. I think that was 3. So, really good. Really slow on the negative. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Again, I think that was 3. So we say 3. 37.5. So I'm really happy with that. So I think what I'm going to do now is just drop the weight down. I think I'll drop it down to the 30 kilos, maybe less. Let's say 30. We'll do it on 30. Let's see. But I feel good. So 30 kilos where we started, but it's all good fun. Okay, drop the weight back down. Yeah, back down to 30 kilos. So 30 kilos aside. On this one we do trying to cram in some reps now, so hopefully the blood's pumping. It better be anyway. But yeah, we'll do some more reps. So let's try to double the rep range what we're currently doing. So let's see, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my arms are zonked. I think I'm zonked. Right, so 30 kilos. So I'm zonked. So hopefully, I've only done what 5, just over 12 reps. 12 reps. So I could do with getting 8 more reps. Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh yes. Right. Chaffing on my legs, man. 3. Get this leveled up. Right. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. I couldn't do it anymore. 6 reps. 6 reps, I'm happy with that. Yes, so it's getting there. For me, it's all about that intensity. You know, I'm not too hooked up on the actual weight I'm moving, but just a nice indicator when you are striving for heavy weight. You know, so. Right, let's write that down. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's 6 reps, so I'm happy with that. So 4 sets, well, you can condense that down really. Within 20 rep range, so it's 1 AM, so I'm really happy with that. Right, I think we do some cable movements. Again, just to get a bit of pump, might do some overhead stuff. So yes, that's what we'll do some overhead shit. I think that's the main thing so far, is just that type of attitude, you know, always trying to push yourself. It's really important. Just gassy and burpy, but I definitely feel the exercising is starting to take a good positive hold on me. Definitely feel better, and I think that's the most important thing. So let's set up and get this next exercise underway. I think I'm going to utilise this area here, so let me get set up and then we'll talk. There we go. So I think that's about right there. So gonna do some pullovers, and I think this is probably the ideal way of doing these. So just using two straps, well, you know, got the cool handles. Maybe I need it a bit more forward to allow that get more of a stretch. Maybe bring it a bit further down. It's all trial and error. Don't want it too low, because if it's too low, it interferes with the top of the head. That's the problem I see straight away. It's a bit of a shitter. It's a bit too low. Maybe have that a bit lower. So, right. So, I'm going to just do some pullovers using two of these handle straps. It's about 12 kilos on there at the moment. Yes. Wow. Again, you feel it here. You're getting that type of range of motion. It's not 100% like Dorian Yates movement, yeah, from here, but problem is it always hits the top of your head or comes down either side. It's not the pleasant thing. I need to get a long bar with two connectors on to be able to do it from the middle. That'd be probably the ideal situation. So I might have to buy something to achieve that. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have that type of apparatus here, so it is what it is. So yeah, drop the weight and get some more done. Again, this is just concentrate on getting this side here, getting the sides, so it's really going to help build that rotation. And it kind of like when you're sitting down and you're leaning back, it kind of eliminates any cheek movements that you don't really want to incorporate, even though you want to get every rep, but you're trying to eliminate them cheek moves, which I know people like to do. Trying to think. Right, let's go again. And you do feel it in your deltoids and your triceps. It's like towards the end you start to feel it in your triceps really You feel a tiny bit in your shoulders, but you do feel it here, you know, base of the lats, well, side of the lats. Oh yes. Up the weight again. Like I said, I always like to pyramid my weight up as much as I can. So that's on 17 now, so pretty good. So far so good. Few seconds rest, but for me that's how I always like to do my workouts, is keep the intensity high. You know, it's not uncommon for me to be at the gym for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so I don't feel like I need to rush what I'm doing, and I think that's the most important thing, is sometimes you can rush through things and not give enough attention to the actual quality. So I think it's quality over quantity is best, and proper trying to utilise different movements for the same muscle group to, you know, really fatigue that muscle. So that's how I do it. I'm not saying it's the best methodology, but I think over time it will definitely, hopefully, it'll be testament to the madness, and we'll see. The results will speak for themselves. Oh yes, loads better. So yeah, it's all about the method and the madness. I feel good, I feel better. So I think that's going to be my third or fourth set. I've not been writing it down, have I? So been doing 10s, been hitting for 10. So where am I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. We do one more set. We do 5. I'll have to write that down. Why, man? So far so good. I'm enjoying it. It's nice to be back home for session 27. I'll have to make a note of that. Seated cable, pull overs, handles. Just little notes like this will help me to go, oh, I know what I'm using. So enough information so I know what I'm going to need to do the exercise again. What did I start off, Lee? We started on 10.2. So again, 10.2, 12 and a half, and then 14.7. Some odd weights these are, and 17s. And then we've just gone up to 19.3, which is a very odd number. And we did that for 10. Dash. We should get 10 out of this. If not, it'll be anywhere between 5 and 10. So a good start. So let's get comfortable. So yeah, I think good starting position. And then try and get the handles in the same orientations and same length, so you're not one side dominant. Again, you could do this single-handed if you could. I know I can't. I like that symmetry. So last set, and let's do it. 3, 2, 1. triceps are cooking, absolutely cooking. Whew. So much better. Right, that's that done. Whew. What next? I have no idea. No idea. But it's such a good exercise. So yes, let's get set with some curls. What I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to do some pec deck. Yeah, we'll do some pec deck and just see if we can nail that down. Nothing spectacular, but okay. One is fine. As long as they're both on one, yes. Let's go up to do 39 kilos. So 39. Right. Pec deck. We'll do 39 kilos. So we should, I think we've got 9 on that there, so 9. I'll know that. So 39 kilos. Let's go for it. Straight into deltoids that was then. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Easy work. Up the weight. We'll do 52. So we'll do 52. Big jump, but sometimes you have to. You just start to become a bit more intuitive with what you can do. So we do 52. Could fail, but who knows. But yeah, with the things I'm putting down, I try and put as much detail as I can so I can understand what I need to do, what apparatus I need to do to perform that exercise. So, and I just think over time you just become so accustomed, so second nature, that you just know where you are on things. But that'll all come in time. But as long as we're losing body fat and getting that body percentage down, and we are feeling strong, I think that's the main aspect. So let's get this one and see where we're after. So hopefully we'll do another set after this one. So fingers crossed. 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Feel it in my back and the deltoids was. Oh yes. 10. Yeah. To feel like the deltoids, the rhomboids at the back, side delts, all firing. So it tells me that it is involving all the muscle groups that you want it to involve. So it just all bodes well for later on when you're for other exercises later on down the road. So don't feel it much in my chest, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, good fun. So that went well. So I think we'll do one more set. 59, yeah, 59 kilos. We don't want to destroy ourselves too soon. So 59 kilos. Did that for 10. We'll do 59 now. So hopefully we'll next time we'll start on a bit heavier. It's unfortunate they don't seem to have a little increments that you can just put them temporary weights on, but it is one of them. So just have a few seconds to gather myself. I think what I'll do whilst I'm here, have a bit of a swig. Yes, that's nice. Right, so let's trying to think what I'm going to do after this. It's a good question. I did triceps yesterday, or the day before yesterday. I do like doing abs, or it's actually abs, or am I talking arms? I like doing arms. I do like doing abs, but not today. I don't think I'm going to do abs today. But I really should do, really, but it's one of them, innit? I'm waffling. Alright, so let's get set off. So 59 kilos. See if we can get this for 10 reps. See how we do. Positivity. Whoosha. 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes. Wow, 59 kilos, that's pretty good, man. So happy with that. But I think I'll quit whilst I'm ahead so we don't tear shit up. But yeah, so much better. Oh dear. So let's think about what we're going to do next for the chest. Anything more I can do with chest? I think I can just set the cables just so I'm just doing a very easy cable resistance exercise. So let's get back over that side and get set back up again. Right, so this is on the cables and we're just going to just pump the chest. So 7.9, so we need to write that down. So just might not look much, but it's definitely getting that engagement. So that was 7.9, we'll put it on 10. 10.2. Don't know how many reps, but who cares. Cable mid chest press. 7.9 was it? This is going to be 10.2. I'm going to say 8 reps. I have no idea, I can't remember. But I could always check the fingers if I wanted to, which I won't. So let's go again. So 10.2. Count with me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. Better. Let's push that up to 12.5. 12.5. So yeah. So getting there slowly. Even though I've eaten earlier on, I mean, must have been about 8-9 o'clock time. It's got to be about 8 o'clock. It's got to be. Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so here we go. I forget what the weight is. It's about 12.5, whatever it may be. It's pulling me back. What the hell? Oh yes, starting to feel that in the chest, really good. Gonna burn here, but also in the back as well. So it just tells me that it's recruiting all of the muscles in the front and in the back portion. So it doesn't tell me what the weight is on that one now. Weird. 14.7. In fact, disappeared on one side. It is there. I can see it on blind. Donut. Right, so we've just done 12 and a half, now we're on 14.7. So we do 10. Really, I want to go one weight higher, but let's not get over excited and over push it. Right, so this is going to be the 4th set. It is now 14.7, so this should be a nice pump, and should be the last set. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I want to get straight, that's it there. It's always about the hard work, the hard effort. You know, there are always going to be people who want to get the muscular physique just off the bat. You know, everybody's so hyper focused on taking steroids and taking Tren, taking TRT, and it's like, you're sad. You're sad. You're willing to risk it all just for that one moment. And it's sad, very sad. You just don't want to put in the hard graft, real hard graft. Yeah, doing it the best way, you know. It takes time, it takes effort, but it pays off in the end, you know. So many people are just so like, just want to show off the physique all the time. It's like, for me, it's like, it's not the reason why I do it. It's not the reason why. It's not the main reason why I do fitness. Yeah, I don't do it to show off my physique. You know, it's not who I am. It's not what I'm about. For me, it's about attention to detail, the perseverance, dedication, the confidence in sticking to a particular routine. I don't like to play things by the rule book in many senses. I play it by ear. I play it on how I feel in that given moment. And so far I've never torn a muscle. I've never hurt myself in a way that prevents me from fulfilling my ambitions, you know, in the gym. Yeah, so whatever I've been doing has been through due diligence, you should say. Bit of a tongue twister for 3:15 in the morning. But anyway, that's a really good exercise. Really, like I said, I felt it here. Also felt it in the rear portion of the back in the mid rhomboids area. So it felt really good. It felt like the whole thing was engaging. So that's the main thing. So anyway, that's my little bitch rant over. I can't wait until things start progressing, so the fat starts to leave the body. I think you can kind of see already in the arms that there are signs of things coming together. It just takes time, I think. In a way, my face is starting to get a bit more skinnier, and the body is starting to show signs of improving. I think by the end of this month we'll go to Darlington gym group in Darlington to do our body mass index, because it's got a far better body composite scales there than they have here at Pure Gym, which is a bit of a shame, but it is one of them. But we'll go there at the end of June, so just over 10 days time, something like that. So should be fun. Maybe a bit longer actually. Might have to be when? Might be start of July. Might be July, so we'll have to wait and see. But it is one of them. Very, very happy. So yeah, I'm happy with that. We did 10 tens, all 10s. So you can't complain with that. I mean, 5 exercises. I'm happy. So within an hour, bar from chatting shit on here, within an hour you can do quite a few exercises and be done and gone and carry on with the rest of your day. For me, because I'm filming stuff, it takes me that bit longer to set up and do what I need to do and refocus. So at the moment, I think at the start I was very, very wary of where I'm positioning the camera, but I'm going to show things as they are. I am still got a bit of a belly, but things are slowly progressing. It just takes time, and it's all about being real and not trying to edit things out to look good. For me, it has to be authentic, and that's what I want to achieve, is just a sense of authenticity in what I do in the gym, and just keeping it real and keeping it really straightforward. There's no real written rule book on fitness and exercise. Is what you make of it, and it's how you dial things in to suit you, and that is the thing that takes a lot of. It's either you land lucky and you get things on the first few sessions and whatever, you dial things in straight away, but yeah, it does take time to make that mind muscle connection. It's not something that naturally comes to people from the off, so that's how I see it. And you can use all the science stuff and all the powders and potions, lotions. It means nothing unless you're putting in the right exercises to hit the muscle groups that you want to build correctly. So, but anyway, I'm not here to sell you a dream, to sell you a program or anything like that. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in ripping people off, scamming people and giving them a very generic plan which kind of suits everybody, or you just tweaking slightly on the micronutrients and whatever, and macros. I don't buy it. I think you can keep it very simple, straightforward in terms of calories in, calories out, and I think one of the most important things that people need to do is cardio. Not day in, day out, but trying to factor in to at least 2 or 3 sessions that you do. Even if you did it separately on a separate day, where you just did a cardio session, it really does help. It helps the recovery phase of exercise. And if you can, another good thing is probably stretches and shit. Definitely that does help, especially using foam rollers on muscle groups. I'm very lazy. I probably need somebody to do it for me. Then I don't really have the willpower to, like, I hate to say it, rub one out on myself. But if I had a masseuse, you know, I'd be very willing to have a proper massage, especially a sports massage. But yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to do a bit of biceps, because why not? Why not? Let's do a bit of biceps together. Okay. Let's do it from there. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah. That down there. Right, I think. I don't know how heavy I need to go. Put 2 5s on. Doesn't sound much, does it? But yeah. I don't know how heavy this bar is. 9 kilos. It's not much, is it? 9, 15, 19 kilos. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's not drastic. So, do a bit of preacher curl. 9 kilos aside. Oh, sorry. This is 19 kilos. So nothing spectacular, but it's not always about spectacular, but about control. Oh my god. Proper feelingly stretch. Which again is the most fundamentally important thing. It's not about, unfortunately I don't have that speed, and at the moment I don't have the speed to do that super quick. I don't have that type of muscle fibres to do things rapid, given the circumstances. But yeah, always for me it's a range of motion, and concentrating on that or negative as well. I think that's probably the most important thing, is concentrate on the whole range of motion throughout the rep range, so making sure you go all the way down to all the way up again. So no cheat movements, but I'm just waffling on as always. So yeah. Right, let's do the same again. So 19 kilos is nothing audacious, but we'll do this for another set, and then I think I'm going to up the weight ever so slightly. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I'll be able to up the weight, to be fair. I can feel it in my forearm. So I might need to do a bit of stretching out, but I'm happy with that. 5 of, I think I did 6 and 5 so far. Right, okay, so I've upped the weight now to 24 kilos. I know I said I wouldn't, but I couldn't resist. So we'll see how we do. Right. 3, 2, 1.
In the event of an accident, or if you or someone else is in need of urgent or medical assistance, please contact the CCTV team by using the red emergency helpline to 0203 005 4776. A defibrillator and first aid kit are available in the designated safety station located near the entrance of the gym. If you suspect a fire, press the nearest fire crack.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. Right, so that concludes gym session 27, a chest workout, which I think went really well. And with the aid of writing down what I'm doing, I think that's really going to help me focus with making gains and making adaptations within my working sets. So that's the main thing. I do feel that I'm progressing really well in what I'm doing so far, so it's just time, and that duration of time it will pay dividends. I think it will come to a point where I will have to maybe consider working out during a night shift, or maybe when I finish a night shift, or when I wake up from my sleep after a night shift. We'll have to play it by ear. But one thing I have to stress is the most important thing is being fit and healthy for work, and not sacrificing my gym sessions for work. I think work is probably the most important aspect that I have going right in my life at the moment. So I need to make sure that I'm giving 100% for work as well. So that's something that I'm acutely aware of. But I think what I'm also thinking is, if I can just come to the gym after a night shift and do half an hour cardio, I think that will pay dividends in the long term. And it's something that I'm truly considering. I think maybe that might be the way to go forward, is do half an hour cardio sessions after a night shift, and then during the week when I'm on a day shift, I'll concentrate on muscular growth. So then I'm getting a happy medium. And it's just a change of routine, and I think it might add to the progression that I might be seeking. I think you can already tell so far within the actual face, I do feel skinnier, and I've not really, if I'm really honest, my diet's not been amazingly great. I've eaten what I wanted when I wanted. I've not really stressed about what I'm eating, but I'm eating around about maybe above maintenance, maybe sometimes a bit below maintenance. So I think it probably averages out around about maintenance, if not above. But again, it's not something that I'm heavily tracking, and I don't really want to be heavily invested in tracking every mouthful of food I'm having. I think you should just play it by how you feel, and indulge when you need to, and be wary of what you are eating on a daily, and making sure it's going to be satisfactory to your health and beneficial. But I think you have to keep you happy, and that's the most important, keeping you happy whilst you're working out and trying to diet rightly. And we'll see. I'm hopeful that in the next few months that the weight will start shredding away, and we'll capture the data that we need to prove to you that anybody can lose weight, anybody can have a good routine to build a better physique, and it's just time and effort and dedication. But once something becomes part of your daily routine, and you make a conscious effort to dedicate time for it, you become better, you become stronger. So I'm not heavily poetic or anything like that, but we'll see what happens in the future. I feel very positive, and we'll just get this next couple of months out of the way, and hopefully we'll start to reap some benefits of what we're doing. And it's the long game that we're going for, and I think that's the most important thing, is always play for the long game, not for the short term. So yes, never down and out, always thinking ahead, and that's the most important thing. Always think outside the box. So yes, so I'll see you next time when we're hitting a different Moss group and making more significant gains. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.